Hello and welcome, you're watching Western Armenian News and I'm Gasparian. The question of Artsakh is still open. Everyone knows it, Nikol, Aliyev and the big powers. Anri Vernoy, the director of Armenian memory. Ancient Armenian city Arsameia, new discoveries in the Armenian Highlands. Raising the young generation with Armenian values is important. Narek Gevorgyan to present La Bohème, dedicated to Charles Aznavour. Let's support the state television of Western Armenia. Join our veterans. Public figure Narek Gevorgyan says the Artsakh question is still open because what happened there was a crime against humanity, ethnic cleansing. She says Armenia's leaders gave up Artsakh on purpose and don't speak about the right to return. Gevorgyan believes people from Artsakh should get help not from pity, but to keep their identity and take part in life. We must continue the question of Artsakh for return, dignity and life, she said. Anri Vernoy, born Ashot Malakian, was an Armenian-French film director, born in 1920 in Turkey. As a child, his family escaped the Armenian genocide and moved to France. This story shaped his art. From the 1950s, Vernoy became famous, working with Jean-Paul Belmondo, Alain Delon and Yves Montand. His famous films are Live Broadcast That, Sunday Hell and Mayrik, Mother, about a family that survived the genocide. Through Mayrik, he shared the pain and strength of his people and spent his life telling the world the truth. He died in 2002, leaving a rich cultural legacy. Today, a street in Yerevan carries his name. Archaeologists made a new discovery in the ancient kingdom of Commagene, which once connected Mesopotamia and the Armenian Highlands. Near Oymalka village in Ayndiyaman province, they found a 4th century settlement that may belong to Arsameia, a city founded by Armenian prince Arsham. They discovered stone buildings, wine presses and water tanks showing strong farming and winemaking traditions. This proves that about 1,600 years ago, a developed Armenian community lived there. The Georgian fortress near the Euphrates River was a strategic center controlling the roads between Mesopotamia and the Armenian Highlands. This discovery once again proves that the southeastern part of today's occupied Western Armenia was always a part of the Armenian Highlands and still carries deep Armenian roots and culture. On October 17, children from the Together Center of the Miher NGO visited the Shengavit Archaeological Museum. They saw a 6,000-year-old site and joined the excavations excited by Armenia's ancient history. Founder Gor Manukyan said the goal of Miher is to raise the young generation with Armenian values. Such visits give knowledge and love for the homeland, helping children feel proud to be Armenian. Narek Gevorgyan, a well-known Armenian jazz and fusion musician and a member of Alexei Kozlov's Moscow club, will present La Bohème on October 18. The concert is dedicated to Charles Aznavour, with songs and romantic ballads full of emotion and French charm. Western Armenia TV continues to work with new ideas and clear values. It doesn't do self-promotion, it shares history, culture and political news about Western Armenia. A big success is the new weekly newspaper Western Armenia, created to protect and share our history and identity. The channel also reports on the president, government and parliament of Western Armenia. Dear compatriots, with your support we will grow stronger. Together we are powerful. French veterans and Armenian volunteers have joined as a keepers of memory. If you are 18 to 78 years old and have some free time, you can join them. Honor, homeland, brotherhood. Your duty will be to raise the flag of Western Armenia during official and memorial ceremonies, honoring Armenian soldiers and volunteers who protected people from 1960 until today. For more information, please contact President Jean Ghazarian. That's all for today's news from Western Armenia. For more details, please visit the website of Western Armenia. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more updates.